Let's have a fun game, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. It looks like Spirit Team starting off with the Basco as their jungler against the Mortal Team with a Freya. Let's just talk about jungles. Jungle is the role that I feel like I've spent a majority of my time in. Let's see here. I need to change the overlay here. Give me a second, folks. Don't make me love you so hard. There we go. Lovely. Chocobo. If you're back in bronze, hey man, I'm slumming it in silver, dude. Give me some skin. Let's talk about what we're looking at here. We are looking at Mortal Team rocking Sakari, Kensu, Turkett on the Mina, and finally DoleRRR on the Desecrator. Plenty of split melee and oh, there's some action going on there. Mizuno's fighting, Nado's going down. First blood in less than a minute. Watering the grass.
Minions have spawned.
What is happening? What are they trying to do to the Kreen is what I'm wondering. There's some more action over here. Skirmishes are happening. They don't care about no creeps. Creeps can wait. They're ready to fight. They're out of the gates. They are gladiators. Don't let them fool you guys. Don't let the roles fool you. Hunter, tactician, all of these shapers here, all of these players are gladiators. Playing for your entertainment. Freya getting a nice hard leash down here. Power. Standard start for Freya. What's going on elsewhere? I can't say because it's a secret. The map looks incredibly scrambled. And by scrambled, I'm confused about how to read this. What is going on over here? It looks like Basco's going to be able to get some action. Wait, is that his? That is his. We're going to be seeing pretty standard back and forth pokeage over here. Kensu on the physical, along with Nado dropping Nisa's physical. Both sides having their own Sakari. It'll be a matter of how much poke can you get through. Nisa, of course, her E. I believe it's her E. Let me double check. Wing clip. No, that's not it. And branching blade. Is it branching blade? Ah, yes, it's branching blade. So Nisa is actually gonna. Oh, second down. BestWizardEurope being slain by Nado on Nisa. Burning the blink, but does it matter at this point? I don't think so. Sakari's down for the count. Both Sakari's down for the count. Ice cold. Back to the freezer they go. Again, I think Nisa here might have a slight advantage as far as harass goes, dropping the E or the Q, I should say. Every well-placed Q. Get a nice little bounce off a minion. Nice little harass. Top lane here, Freezer rocking the Kingdra again. As you guys remember from the last game. Oh no, a tight spot. You're not getting away. You are against the Desecrator, sir.
You don't need it.
Top lane suffering its own casualties. Both sides now. 2-2. That's what we're looking at here, guys. We are looking at an interesting game of incredibly aggressive plays.
Watch your ass.
There's some good wards placed, but I think both sides could probably stand to reward themselves with a cookie. That's what I meant to say. Sakari dropping those E's. Mizuno, I don't think I've ever seen him play Sakari before. Looks like he's having a good time. Basco's out of there. Not a successful gang. What does that say for him later in the I don't even know. Silex is back. Message being deleted. I am shoutcasting chat. What is happening? Screencasting. Do you like that? Do you like that, Silex? Do you like that KreenCast? Both sides playing incredibly aggressive. Let's take a moment here. Oh, top lane here. Freya's gonna get murderized again. I'm not entirely sure why Kendra's out of her place there, doubling back, getting pinched. And it is a rip for the records, everyone.
Wait.
See you later, Halo. Have a great day at school, friend. Oh wait, it's not school for you. Have a good day. 3 E's is spam. Okay. Silly, you're silly.
Come back. Continue. Show no mercy.
There's some action happening down here, but I think there are some cleverly placed warriors that is giving Spirit Side a little bit of advantage as far as keeping away from getting ganked. Freya here, or I'm sorry, Freya, Kendra, playing absolutely aggressive, although being about a level behind from Turkett. I don't know if that's the wise choice because Vex himself does not have an escape or a reliable way to CC outside of the, what is that ability called? Outside of its jagged volley, but even then a 9.9 second cooldown is not going to save a Kindra from a Desecrator and a Mina, who is a Mina little thing, really. Because you're gonna, what are you gonna get here? You're gonna get a lane with a Desecrator landing either his E or Q, which is, let's see here, let me just double, his Desecrated Ground and his Forgotten Tombs. Assuming you land both of that, you're gonna get stuck. With a well-placed Fear from Mina, you're stuck there for even longer. So I'm gonna silence, you are goner. So I think they're gonna have to just, Kendra's just gonna have to play a little bit more conservative here. It's a tough lane, no doubt. Trying to get that Tactician bib. Oh wait, no, Kendra's Predator. I see. It's about 6 minutes in. Has Kendra got, let's see here. Oh, looks like they might be able to do something about it, but nope. It's gonna be immobilized here. Yeah, if you can't chase. You can't chase a Desi most cases. In with the block here. They're gonna get stuck. Best Wizard EU. Basco's coming in here with a little aggressive plays. Nope, he's just gonna show his blades and that's it. Sakari dropping one of the Sakaris. Literally dropping one of the Sakaris with an ice block. Someone does not want to build a snowman, that's for sure. What is going on over here? There is a little bit of a harass happening here, but that's perfectly fine because you need to harass a Predator. I think some people forget when you play Predator in games, you gotta remember that one of the biggest roles a Predator does is to deny the other team a Vim. It's not so much getting those kills, it's really just denying the other team a Vim. Which is why you get a lot of experience with just killing well minions.
They look stupid.
It's kind of sad though. You'd think that they'd equip well minions with, like, I don't know, some sharp objects to defend themselves, but it looks like that's not the case. They are helpless and defenseless. We got some action going on over here. Shania with a double A. Shania roll call. Basco with the uprising. Boom, he's gonna get the reset. Is he gonna try? He's gonna be able, he might be able to get it. Yes, he gets it on his dirty paws. Rattan coming in here with Freya. Is he gonna drop an ult? He is, and he's gonna get sliced and diced. Where is Fenmore? Definitely not here. Neither is Basco. Rattan's gonna get out of there before anything else happens. He's gonna get that kill. He's gonna move on. He's gonna roll on that. Let's see what happens. Ethereal, I can't say I have any good Desi tips because I don't really play. The person you want to get a hold of when you see him on is Alucard. He's played quite a bit of Desecrator, has a Desecrator guide on MOBA Champion. He'll be able to help you out. Rattan coming in here with the W, getting it in. He's going to be able to, like I was saying earlier, you cannot escape. He's going to be able to take care of Vex by himself. Freya, Kendra here, gonna be able to, oh, she's not gonna be able to hit the reset and take care of Turkett. Both, wow, wow, that is a clean up on that lane. Good night, Vex and Kendra. Like I said, there's no escape. They're gonna sacrifice a Desecrator, but that's okay. Desi himself, let's see, Desecrator, actually it's a Gladiator, so maybe not to his advantage to have been killed there. See if they'll be able to recoup that. Both, let's see here. What is the score? Blue is what? Blue is mortal. Am I correct? I just need to remind myself that. Because every time I think mortal, I think red. Like blood, mortal, fatality. Mortal leading here. He's got a 5-kill lead. That's really not too bad still. We're still about 10 minutes into the game. Plenty of things can still happen here. Vex is definitely a late game changer. If they are able to continue farming and not get too far behind, they may have something for them. Vivi doing what he can to keep the aggression off of that lane. Bottom lane here, doing some action. Sakari's both at level 6. I'm quite surprised. Freya, I keep saying Freya for some reason. Kindra being knocked out. Basco hitting that uprising. Vivi getting in there with the stun. Now here comes the play. Woo! Vex giving it slow, saying, you know what? I need to take you down. That's what's happening. You gonna die. You gonna die. Desecrator. You gonna die. Desecrator, not a fan of bitches. Some of you guys out there who might know, what is the origin of whiff? Why that word in particular? Ratania coming in here, DirtyEUKittypaws hitting that ultimate. Quite the best timing there. Quite the best timing. What am I saying? My English sounds so good. Ratania doesn't care about nothing about that binding. He's gonna dive it in there. Let's see. We'll take a quick glance at the builds here. Why you can afford to at this point dive.
Mortal binding has been destroyed.
Kindra really turning up the heat now. Kindra and Vex really switching things around here on the top lane. No longer being harassed as much. Instead being the aggressors. Really snowballing themselves into a place where they can afford some cash moolahs. Otherwise known as Vim in this game. Let's see what they're building. Paws is going to get a few shots into Vivimord. What is happening? I don't even know, guys.
Mortal player is unstoppable.
Let's just say people were in the wrong place at the wrong time, that's for sure. Mizuno coming in now, a little late, not really going to be able to do anything about this. Got some joyful music here happening with the shoutcasting goodness. Goodness gracious, all of you. Oh my lord, see Sakari's ability to really displace a Shaper does so much. But if anyone here has watched the movie Drunken Master, you know Mizuno is consistently the custom player who's angry. Mizuno, you angry? Like you're so angry.
There were more here.
This really is oh, Sakari, Basco being able to get out of that ice block, that ice cave. Sakari doing some massive damage, being able to stack all of those. What's that ability called again? Let's double check. Being able to stack all those ice lands. Yeah, all those ice lands is being able to stack those. It's tricky stuff. That is a skill shot. If you even miss or you hit somebody else, it resets. The AMC 2000, you got it, buddy. Lurk away, my friend. Always happy to have you here. Vex being knocked up. Not in the way the dog wants. Interesting wars. Ratania back in there, dropping a fear. Icebox gonna take that Sakari out. People are forgetting that one of the main things about being a jungler is just map awareness. That I think is one of the biggest. Vivi's not gonna be able to do. He's not gonna be able to jump out of that ice cage the way he did earlier. He is trapped and he is gone. Sakari really tempting fate and gonna be punished for that.
Mortal player has been slain.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting to see Sakari's play because really is. I mean, I've yet to pick her up, but I can imagine how quickly you have to be able to encase someone, especially someone as mobile as Basco, in an ice cage. You know what I mean? Turkett and Dole here trying to make something happen with this binding, but they've been at it for a while. Earlier on, they were winning the harass lane, but it looks like
I forgot I had this.
Vex is going to be able to capitalize on some of the kills that they had earlier today. He's really coming into his damage. Turkett landing a duress
Terror.
is no. I think no. I'm quite surprised. There he is. There's the damage. I was quite surprised that after the duress, we did not see an immediate desecrated ground or a forgotten tune. Oh, Kittypaws is going to drop the ult. What's it called? Void Breaker. What do they call that? He's not going to get out. Is he going to get out of there? Yes, he's going to get hit out with there with the E. Safe and sound. Kindred, on the other hand, a speedy little one. He's going to back out. I don't think he's going to be able to make it. He's being punished. Oh, no. It was a worthy endeavor. It was a worthy endeavor. Mizuno coming in here with a little bit of an ice tease. What is happening? I've stopped him there again. BestWizardEurope, who I believe is MVDD in the channel. Really trying to show his prowess as Sakari, and I've played against that quite often and found it quite difficult to counter. Ratan not giving any Fs, taking the other Sakari out, or almost I should say. Binding on the other hand, saying, no girl, you ain't having this one.
Down.
I need to see less sky.
Both teams now getting a chance to visit the Locust and do some shopping. Let's see a quick glance at what they're building here. Ratan going with a standard, almost standard bruiser for Freya. MVDD, really interesting selection here. I know he was taken out a couple of times. Rushed at duress, still hanging on to, what is this, Vigor? Hanging on to Vigor, probably working into a prosperity. It is about almost about 17 minutes into the game. We'll see what kind of Vim they can pull out here. Looks like we got jungle against jungle. Khan doesn't know that AMacLemon is here with a little bit of some help, but it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help at all. Ambition is incredibly strong, along with the discipline. Mac only having ambition and betrayal, working on some haste here. I'm imagining it's time. Probably building into an ambition.
The mortal team
That's my guess.
has captured a well.
Both Sakari's working. Looks like Mizuno's really got locked his prosperity down, rushed at. He's now working on a control. This is the point of the game where it's really like, how much do you want to push and how much can you yourself just do. Oh, we're gonna see a Void Breaker coming in here, an Ice Block coming down, Mizuno Trap. Oh, and that is good night again. Say hello to the Locust for me, send me a postcard. Basco getting in there, Vivi trying to tease, not remembering that Europe might be able to get him trapped outside of that binding's reach. The potential for death was high there, guys. High and by. Hello, Alpha Wolf. Good morning. How are you doing? I don't know why I said it like that, but how are you doing? They really want this Kindred down. Is he going to be able to? Yes, the ice blocks were just there way too long. Anyone else think that was incredibly long to have the walls? Especially if you're being trapped in it. It's terribly long. Long enough that a Sakari could probably, with enough haste, drop a couple of stacks in, and then landing that shatter. Pretty good, a bit sleepy. You got the sleepy eyes. This is not going to be able to get out of there. Vivi trying to help out, but he's not going to be able to. Ratan just wrecking it with Freya, getting his action out of there. Excellently done. Out safe and sound. Mizuno really trying again, not getting hit by a Turkett Fear, but the binding's not going to help. We're dealing with range here, guys. Range.
This scalpel is dumb.
Mortal team really making that push forward. Wards are dropped down. There's definitely still time for some kind of switcherooning here. We all know that. The Downgate's full of that sometimes. Smart camera trying to be smart. Here we go. You see some action happening here. The block comes down. Kendra's gonna eat it again. Interesting choice there. Considering Kendra's item build is subpar at the moment, really not dishing out that much more damage. Building with an aggression and ambition, but capital B U T. Had Kendra waited just a little bit longer for the cavalry to go, they might have had a chance to get out of there. Kendra, as you guys know, is a great shaper for cleaning up, but as far as getting health down, you might as well rely on another shaper to be able to do that. You got see some action here, but this is not warded right now. Spirit team is not going to know that this is happening.
The parasite.
Ratan being able to solo the parasite as Freya. We're 21 minutes in. Fairly decent time. Engaging. Looks like Ratan is going to be able to catch Mizuno off guard here. Dropping her with an ult. Gone. Baby gone. Didn't even worry about that. Ratan is easy working on here. He's working on a justice, so he's got speed. He's hitting that W, really getting a speed burst here. It serves as both his engagement and a way for him to catch up to the shapers that he's chasing after, which is great because Freya has a way of really closing that gap. Kendra getting caught out again, being able to save using her, what is that called? Let's call it Shadow Step, using a minion to really get some momentum and movement away. But he's going to tempt fate. He's going to walk back in there. DirtyEUKittypaws is not letting her out twice. Boom! Someone got regulated.
A spirit binding has been destroyed.
This is always the weird part for me, guys. When I'm playing and my base is being entered like this, I feel there's a slight bit of violation that's come in, and I did not give permission for you to enter. Let's regulator mount up. In the words of my homies in Compton, gangsta. Freya really giving the spirit time a hard time here, and this is why you want to avoid. For those of you who would like to try playing Freya, this is a great reason why it's ill-advised to build Freya as a glass cannon, because you're gonna be able to engage, but if you're by yourself, you may not be able to get out of there. You're just gonna get blasted.
Prep for the next procedure.
Both teams taking a quick reprieve here. Good opportunity.
No, wait. Look out.
Rodents.
Don't get in my way again.
Really, the key here is, and I find myself even struggling with this when I play Freya, is the habit of mashing the W twice and forgetting that I can actually wait for that cooldown and use it as a way to really close that gap. Because in most cases, oh, it looks like MVDD is really going to get burned here. The Guardian's got it out for her. Tetheria, you want her out of a Divine? Nice, very nice. I got her. Someone was nice enough to donate the Vengeance skin. That's how I ended up unlocking her early on. Justice on her is interesting, but Ratan really got some early kills there. So it was kind of ahead of the curve, I think. My assumption. Let me give my assumption as to why the justice was there. Maybe I can get some confirmation here after the game. My assumption is for the easy picks on both Kindra and Vex really not having that much mobility. Except Kindra. Kindra's got some mobility, but being able to move around, mobility beating out Sakari and those ice blocks. Really building on that speed with a W, and that is a GG. Well played for both sides.
The mortal team is victorious.
It was an interesting match right from the start, having that first blood in less than a minute, sealing a little bit of a foreshadowing there, don't you think?